Hello dear students, how are you? I hope you are fine. I am also fine. Today I will going to take a class on English second paper. Dear students, today I will discuss with you conditional sentences. You know, conditional sentences are given in the question paper in your completing sentences, and this item will also be helpful for correcting forms of verb also. Okay, in right forms of verb and in completing sentences you will get the use of conditional sentences. Today I will try to show you how many conditional sentences are used, or how many conditional sentences are there. In the blackboard, whiteboard, I have already written today's topic conditional sentences. So conditional sentences are of three types. There are three types of conditional sentences. First conditional, we can say conditional sentences, conditional sentences type 1. Okay, type 1, that means first conditional. We can also say first conditional. In first conditional, if clause will be in present indefinite tense and the main clause will be in future indefinite tense in first conditional. Okay, in first conditional sentences if clause will be in present indefinite tense, and the main clause will be in future indefinite tense, future indefinite tense. Okay, example. So dear students, I think you have understood. If the clause is in present indefinite tense, the main clause will be in future indefinite tense in first conditional. Example: if you study seriously, in second clause, you will pass in the exam, you will pass in the examination, you will pass in the examination. So notice here, if clause, if you study, here the main verb study is in present indefinite tense, and in the second clause, you will pass in the exam, here the clause is in future indefinite tense. So in first conditional, if clause is in present indefinite tense and the main clause will be in future indefinite tense. Okay, we can give more example. Example 2. If she takes physical exercise, she will give a good health. She will keep a good health. So the basic structure of first conditional is, if clause will be in present indefinite tense and the main clause will be in future indefinite tense. Okay, in first conditional we can also use can, may, might also can be used in the first conditional. Okay, so first conditional structure will be E plus present plus future. E plus present plus future. Another structure can be used, E plus present, plus can or may. Okay, from this structure we can give example. If she works hard, she may prosper in life. So here E plus present plus can or may has been showed here. If she works hard, she may prosper in life. Okay, here I have used this structure, E plus present plus can or may. Okay, conditional sentence type, second conditional. Second conditional means when if clause is in past indefinite tense, the main clause will be in past conditional. Okay, when the if clause is in past indefinite tense, the main clause will be in past conditional. Past conditional means I will give it in bracket. Past conditional means subject plus would oblique could oblique might plus base form of a verb, base form of a verb or main verb instead of verb. Okay, so past conditional means subject plus would or might plus base form of any verb or base form of the principal verb or main verb, you can say, in the main clause. Okay, example if we were invited, this is past indefinite tense, of course, in passive form, of course. Okay, if we were invited, we could attend the party. Okay, here it should be mentioned that in this sentence, if clause is in past indefinite tense, were invited is past indefinite tense in passive form, and in the main clause the tense is past conditional, subject plus would or could, here has been written could, subject plus could plus the base form of the main verb and object. So in second conditional or conditional sentence type 2, the if clause is in past indefinite tense, of course, past indefinite, were invited here, past indefinite tense, and the main clause will be past conditional, subject plus would oblique might plus the base form of the main verb plus extension or object. Okay, this is the sentence type, conditional sentence type 2, or we can say second conditional. Okay, second conditional. Second conditional. Next, third conditional. Third conditional. Third conditional here. In third conditional, if clause will be in past perfect tense, of course. If clause will be in past perfect tense and the main clause will be in perfect conditional, we can say. Okay, when the if clause when the if clause is in past perfect tense, past perfect tense, and the main when the if clause is in past perfect tense, the main clause will be in perfect conditional, perfect conditional. Okay, perfect conditional. What is perfect conditional? Perfect conditional, I'll try to write in the bracket. Perfect conditional, subject plus would have oblique could have oblique might have would have oblique might have plus past participle form of the main verb. So this structure is known as perfect conditional. Remember it. This structure or this format is known as perfect conditional. Subject plus would have, might have plus past participle form of the main verb. Okay, I will give you example for third conditionals. Here we can give example here. If they had worked sincerely, this if clause has been written in past perfect tense, of course. Subject plus had plus past participle of the main verb. So in this clause the tense is in past perfect form, of course. So in the second clause or main clause, the verb will be perfect conditional or tense will be perfect conditional. Okay, if they had worked sincerely, they could have completed completed they could have completed the work in time. Okay, in the main clause the tense is perfect conditional, of course. The structure is called perfect conditional. Subject plus could have plus past participle form of the main verb, then object. Okay, so in third conditional, if clause will be in past perfect tense and the main clause will be in perfect conditional. Okay, third conditional, third condition. Dear students, you know second and third conditional, conditional sentence type 2 and 3 can be written with had in the beginning of the sentence. Okay, or we can say second and third conditional may begin with had in the first position of the sentence. That means second and third conditional can be started with had instead of if. Sometimes you will get this format, of course. For example, we can say that second and third conditional sentences may begin with had. Okay, in this case had will work both as if and verb, of course, verb. Okay, and verb. In this case, this had will work both as if and verb at a time. It will work as if and of course verb also. So example, had I a car, maybe the sentence here. This clause starts or has started with had. Okay, so here had is past indefinite tense. Of course, there is no main verb without had, so had is in past, simple past. Okay, so the second clause will be in past conditional. Had I a car, I could drive it myself. Okay, so conditional second and third conditional may start with had. Okay, this is the example of second conditional. Another example from third conditional, which can be written with had at first. Okay, had he been informed, in this clause the tense is past perfect, of course. Had plus been, here the past participle of main verb. So this is the example of past perfect tense here. And in this case, the second clause or the main clause will be in perfect conditional. Had he been informed, he could have he could have taken preparation. She could have taken preparation. So this is the example of third conditional, because the subordinate clause here is in past perfect tense and the main clause is in perfect conditional, of course. Okay, dear students, so we can say second and third conditional sentences may start with had. Okay. Okay, dear students, so we have learned how conditional sentences are written. First conditional in conditional sentence type 1, if clause will be in present indefinite tense, of course, and the main clause will be in future indefinite. There may also be used can, may, should, etc. in the main clause. Okay. In the second conditional or conditional sentence type 2, the if clause is in past indefinite tense and the main clause will be in past conditional. That means subject plus would, could or might plus base form of the principal verb or main verb in the second clause. Okay. So in second conditional, if clause will be in past indefinite tense and main clause will be in past conditional. Subject plus would, could or might plus base form of the main verb. And in third conditional or conditional sentence type 3, if clause will be in past perfect tense and the main clause will be in perfect conditional. Perfect conditional means subject plus would have, could have or might have plus past participle form of the main verb. Okay, I hope you will be benefited from this discussion and try to make conditional sentences at home. Thank you very much, and always maintain health guidelines. Okay, thank you.